Hey, this is Alan Murabayashi. Today we're talking about some third-party tools that you can use to monitor your search engine optimization. And more specifically, the tools we're talking about today are actually backlink analysis tools. They are both free, and one of them has a paid component to it, which will give you a little more information. But the first one I want to show you is from SEO Moz, which is one of, it's an online service. And it's also one of the definitive sources of search engine optimization information, and was created by a wonderful guy named Rand Fishkin. And if you ever have an opportunity to hear Rand speak, we definitely recommend that. But we're here at seomoz.org, and they actually have a paid service that a lot of SEO experts will use. It costs $99 a month. Probably not the type of thing you want to be spending your money on if you're not a full-time SEO analyst or marketing analyst. But fortunately, the tool that we're looking at is free, and that tool is called Open Site Explorer, and you can get it at opensiteexplorer.org. So we're sitting here, and what I've done is I've put in carlydavidson.photoshelter.com. You might know Carly's work because she did the photos of the dogs shaking. They're very, very funny and very, very endearing. But anyway, she's had an explosion of link building as a result of those galleries being so popular. So we're looking at her page today, and you'll notice that up here at the top we have page authority, domain authority, linking root domains, total links, Facebook shares, etc., etc. So let's start here with page authority. So all of these different tools have created different measurement scales for determining how effective your backlinks are. And a backlink, in case you have forgotten, is just someone linking to your site. It's another website that links to your site. In this case, on this scale, which is exponentially built, she's ranking as a 65, which is very, very good. So this particular homepage ranks as a 65 out of 100. Now, very, very few sites have 100, and as we move up this scale, kind of like the Richter scale for earthquakes, it's really hard to get to 100 in the same way that it's hard to get to a 10 earthquake, right? It's an order of magnitude harder to move from each number to the next number. But 65 is fantastic. The domain authority shows 86, and that's actually a reflection of PhotoShelter.com. So that's the reason why that is so high. We can also see the linking root domains. A root domain would be something like blogger.com or npr.org, etc. And that shows link domain diversity. When you are creating links that go back to your website, you don't want them all coming from one domain. It looks a little fishy, and it's just not as good when the Google algorithm goes in and says, how are we going to determine the exact same content on two pages? The one that has more domain diversity and the one that has more links is the one that's going to rank higher. So Carly, according to Open Site Explorer, has 217 different root domains with 703 total links going to this page. Now they've added Facebook shares, Facebook likes, tweets, and Google plus ones, and I guarantee you that these are low compared to what we know that Carly's done. But the other neat thing that it's showing us is that it'll show us some of the top links here. So for example, she's got one from npr.org, and you'll notice that it's showing the page authority and the domain authority of the person that's linking back to her. So NPR has a domain authority of 97 out of 100. You want that link. I always like to use the analogy of, if you're a rocket scientist, who would you rather have linking to you? NASA.gov or NigerianRocketships.com. With that simple example, we can understand that some domains are more impactful and powerful than other domains. So similarly, the fact that that Carly has NPR linking to her is very, very significant versus other domains that you might have never heard of. So this is a great tool, opensiteexplorer.org. And then the other one that I like to use a lot is MajesticSEO.com. So I've gone to Majestic SEO. This is a free service, or at least parts of it are free. I typed in carlydavidson.com, and I got the following information here. Referring domains 580, external backlinks 3,262. Now, you notice that the numbers are off, right? In the Open Site Explorer example, it's telling us 217 root domains, and here it's saying 580 referring domains. Well, Majestic SEO claims to have the largest backlink analysis tool on the web. So I tend to believe these numbers a little bit more. Ultimately, if you're using the same tool to analyze your own site as well as the competition, I don't think there's going to be that much difference in the outcome. You'll normally find that the competition that's doing better than you is going to have more domains with more backlinks than you are. But this is interesting. We can see referring domains and external backlinks. Now, we can't see some of this other stuff here. So if you want additional information, you're going to have to register with them. And you can register for a free account, or you can pay for some additional levels of information. And we actually have an account here at PhotoShelter. So this is what it looks like when we're logged in there. So now I'm seeing a breakdown. I'm seeing which ones are Class C subnets, for those of you who know the difference between Class A, Class B, and Class C subnets. The number of referring IP addresses. And all of this is really showing kind of the strength of diversity that you're getting, and that's why it's impactful. Now we can scroll down here and we can also see some of the top backlinks. And again, we saw that NPR was listed as a top backlink here, and then with SEO, Majestic SEO, we're seeing that nerd-gasms.tumblr.com is showing a strong top backlink, and that's probably looking again at the root domain tumblr.com. And you'll see a Petapixel article here that was written about Carly. Now, when you're looking at some of these, you're probably going to know some of the links that are up there. So Carly knows, for example, that Petapixel wrote an article on her. So she knows about that one. But you might find a lot of different people who have linked to you and you have no idea who they are. Now, in some cases, they might have malicious intent, right? You're not going to be penalized for that typically by Google. But in a lot of cases, the way I like to look at it is, hey, here's a source of referring traffic that I didn't know existed. And let me find out who these people are. And if they continue to send good traffic, then I might as well make friends with them. Maybe I'll send them a free like 8x10 print. How can you use your own photography to promote yourself to people that are sending you good referral traffic? And that's part of the name of the game. But the reason why I want to show you these backlink tools today is so that you understand that there's an empirical way to see how many links are coming back to your website. And backlinks happen to be one of the most powerful things that you can do to rank higher with your search engine optimization.